Alright, survivors, welcome back to some more of that Kingdom Death monster. Today we will be taking on the Lion Knight, but before that we will do our usual preparations. I don't think I have any new rules for you today, which is great. I'm still griping a bit about that. We had to skip a hunt with a character last episode, and I had already made my departures, and I didn't really know what to do about it. I still will go with my gut and say that that probably doesn't affect us, but well, whatever. I'm not sure it's right. We'll go with it though. I have an unspent endeavor token here. Okay, we've got a few rolls to make and a few things to do. The first thing will be to we will innovate and see what we get, and this may of course change the rest of the turn. Shuffle the deck as always, and then is it 4? Yeah, because we do have Symposium still, indeed. Yep. Give me something good then. Oh, we can get the bed, and we are going to do some hubba hubba. If we have this one, we gain more survival limit. And you can rest, gain insanity, or you cannot endeavor again this settlement phase. Oh, but this character cannot. And you skip the next turn, but you may remove one of the following. Oh, you can get rid of severe injuries. That seems super duper useful. And then ammonia, which is needed for some. I can't. Are you kidding me? We can't make bone pickaxe and bone sickle, which I have lined up here because we don't have ammonia. But we can get ammonia. I forgot we didn't have ammonia. I think we had it at some point and then we discarded it. Right. Sculpture. We're probably getting ammonia then. Let me just read the other ones. Sculpture says it's a pain consequence. You can endeavor to create an inspirational statue. Skip the next hunt. Lose a fighting art. Record this fighting art on the settlement record sheet. A settlement can only have one inspirational statue. You cannot make another secret fighting art. You cannot make another. Okay. And then you can endeavor again to study the inspirational statue and gain the recorded fighting art. Oh my god. Is immortality? This is a disorder. Okay, right. That's not a fighting art. Oh, that would be kind of cool. Berserker is really good. Not the Burning Ambition, but Red Fist. We have it right now, and we only need one on the team, but having another on the team would be a big deal. Burning Focus. Alright, so, I mean, that's great. And then I think Family we've seen before. Survivors nominated for instance may give themselves a surname if they do not have one. A surname of the parent, their weapon type, and half of their weapon proficiency levels. Oh, that is useful. No, we're gonna get the ammonia, obviously, so that we can make the pickaxe and the sickle for the resource farming I was talking about. So we'll get that done finally. But the other ones here were really good. Lots of good stuff. I think we already had ammonia consequences, but let me double check it. So we'll search here and say ammonia. No, we did not have ammonia consequences in. Okay, so we have not had it before. I think we've had the choice before. Are we not supposed to look? Gotta be surprised. All right. So ammonia says you gain an extra survival for departing survivors, which is also nice. We have the 3 of that. And a maximum of 5. So we almost always go to max, which is good. Then we have another roll to make in the intimacy thing. Troy returned from a successful hunt, as always. So he will shag up with Sansa Stark. They roll a die each, or they both roll a die, and I'm still assuming that Sansa gets to add her die or her bonus to this. We get a 4, because we take the smallest one, and we gain +1 population. Just great. Up to 13 now. Not too shabby. The new survivor will get 1 strength, 1 evade, and 1 strength, and I believe that's it. Do we have like a thing for new survivors up here? No. When the settlement is named for the first time, returning. Oh, gain survivor that first time. Okay. Nothing else. Oh, here. New survivor bonuses is 1 strength, 1 evade. Yep. Okay. That is that endeavor. All right. Then let's see. There's a roll up here, at least one. Yeah, we got 2 rolls to do, I think. We are doing the roundstone training. The roundstone training says spend 1 resource and roll 1d10. And so I'm using I think we are using the Cyclops fly because there's nothing else here that I would really spend here. Maybe the red vial is less. This is supposed to be usable for a cooking thing later, so maybe we use the red vial here instead. Yeah. That isn't super useful. I can see why it's good, for sure. But we have one that we are carrying into battle always. So let's just get rid of that one with the Endeavor token. And then let's see here. We can gain a Disorder, but also a Fighting Art and a Fighting Art and a Carapace as well. So lots of different Fighting Arts. I forget what they are, but we just got to consider who would we want to gain a Fighting Art. And I think Wendy, Thinklefoot of the Lantern, could be useful for she technically only has one, and getting the third would be even better because that would get rid of the negative fighting art. So I think getting one on her, and she's getting up in years, but I want her to max out her weapon proficiency, right? So that we get the mastery version of the spear, and then it'll start applying for the whole settlement, which is great. So she rolls on this table here. Wendy. And 3. Okay, that's low. Tumble fighting art. Okay. Tumble fighting art. I don't think I've looked at it like early on in my playthrough, but never really since, so I don't remember what it does. When something would collide with you, roll 1 to 10. On a 6+ result, you successfully tumble out of harm's way. Instead, place your survivor standing on the closest free space outside the collision path. Ooh, that is useful. Not being knocked down. Very good. She gains that. Any other notes from the round stone training? Negative. And it costs resources, but so we are not going to be spending too much on this one. But I definitely wanted to do at least one. And then we got the shadow dancing, for which we rolled the Gorm climate bonus, so we get +2 on this. +2. And that will not be Sansa. Let's see, it's sneak attack. Oh, sneak attack is fighting from behind. So there's an idea in getting the Fist and Tooth character to get that, maybe. Or we have a sword guy over here who already has 3. Or we could find someone else. But I think let's go for Orma Bitches. So Orma Bitches is rolling on Shadow Dancing. Okay. Let me come back up here. 8. That's 10. Here, so 6+. Sneak attack, fighting art. Okay, not a huge fan of that one, honestly, but it's not bad. It's useful. When you attack a monster from its blind spot, gain +4 strength for that attack. So that is useful, especially for the Fist and Tooth. But you're already getting extra strength. Maybe this was a bad idea. Okay. Well, okay, and here, can you do? It doesn't really matter who does the thing. What do we prefer to get? Actually, I want to roll 1 to 6 here to gain 1 understanding on a character who would break over the threshold. For like Wendy. Wendy will roll on the lion statue, praying to the statue that we are about to fight. Okay, yeah, she gains 1 understanding. So, triggering that threshold, understanding insight. And that's during the settlement phase, so you gain the Tinker ability, which I believe we already have on some people, so I can copy it. It's in the way that you use it. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Already copied it, luckily, so good. Come up here, put that down there, so when she returns from this battle, showdown, then she will give us 1 extra endeavor, which is great, and then we will roll 1d10. Rolling a 10. 1 permanent strength. Not too shabby, Wendy. Up to 4 strength. All right, nice. And then I think I'm not sure if I would have put that there for a reason, I'm sure. So we must have another endeavor. And there are ways of using that. For example, we could... Oh, there's so many things that you can use an endeavor for. Maybe another shadow dancing, hovel consequence, or just another drums. The rhythm chaser on more people wouldn't be a bad idea. Like just a random dude. So maybe that is what we do. Yar. Just get the rhythm chaser down on someone. That will be Misa Amani. Get that rhythm chaser, and that's an easy choice, so that we don't have to do all kinds of stuff wiggling around. Back to settlement with you. And now I gotta remember who was in that spot. Oh god. With someone with the sword training bow sword. Was it a Atreyu then? Must have been. It was. Good. Alright. So we're getting ready. We have crafted, as I said, a pickaxe and a bone sickle with the monster hide, large flat tooth, monster bone, monster hide, and then a new dried acanthus, of course. And I have made most of the setup ready here. I have shoved the equipment around as I please. We could have gotten monster grease activated on Wendy this time because there's 2 green here already, but she no longer cares about being a dodge tank at all, so it would be kind of weird. She has 24 armor because of the immortal thing. I was even considering not letting her have the whole screaming set. But then I think we'll just use her as a frontliner and that'll be fine. What else? We have the dodge tank on Troy, obviously. I've given... Oh, we do not. Where's the other dried acanthus? Oh, here. Dried acanthus there. Bow with backup daggers. And she's supposed to be specializing in as poems, but you never know if double dagger would be a good idea. And then we will have a backup sickle weapon on you here and a backup pickaxe weapon on you there. And then the dried acanthus. No, hold on. We want the dried acanthus on you here. Sickle and pickaxe are mostly for resource farming. And there's going to be no hunt phase this time around, I think. So we won't be able to use it as a hunt event, but sometimes, it pops up with a terrain that we can mine with the pickaxe, or there might be special cards that trigger them. So I think even though we could have saved the resources and crafted them next settlement phase, or maybe crafted something else if we found the specific resources that we needed for something, blah, blah, blah. I think it's nice to get them down and out of the way. And then now I also grabbed the ammonia specifically for it. Over in the storage here, I've set up the brawler armor. We are not too far away from crafting this one. We need a few things. We can do the skull helm. We can almost do the phoenix falls and the phoenix grease. That's why I've placed these 3 items here, because they are specifically being saved for future crafting. Tail feathers, small feathers, and shimmering halo. The 2 feathers are for the brawler armor, and the shimmering halo in here is for the, what was it? An hours ring, which I think is a very, very cool piece of equipment. Hours ring. During the aftermath, if you died or ceased to exist, reset the campaign to the previous settlement phase. Prepare departing the survivor step. Basically, you have a save game if you lose a character and you have crafted this thing and put it on them, which is kind of crazy. You have a save game mechanic in this game if you craft this ring, which isn't cheap. You need 5 organs on top of it, so it's like a late game thing, but it could maybe help against the final boss or something, something where we lose the best character we have. We can put that on them in every showdown that we bring them to, and if they die, we get a reset. That sounds good to me. Yeah. And I have more or less decided that we will not be hunting more phoenixes. I think a level 2 lion will be the next one that, if I can choose, which will be then not next year, and then maybe not even here, but who knows, right? This would be a level 2 lion if I have my way. Okay, we're getting ready. A lot of talking at the beginning of the episode. I spent all the endeavors we have set up here. I have put tokens down here for the equipment that they have on arrival and departure. Then, of course, armor is added. I have not added in the departing bonuses for survival, so +3 here, and then you get 3 insanity. +1 luck is added already. Yeah, that's you. Then 2 survival there, and 3 for the departing bonus, the standard departing bonus, so we are getting a lot of survival in that way. 2 for you, so you go to max, and nothing else here. Nope. All the tokens have been added. There's evasion tokens, yep. 2 survival again, so up to max, and another insanity for everyone. Now the only thing for Wendy, this is obviously great having the immortal thing, but you are so busy reveling in your own glory that you cannot spend survival at all, which means no searching, no dashing, no encouraging, and no dodging. Dodging we don't care about, we can just get hit. But the other ones are actually kind of nasty. We cannot extra move, we cannot surge to do more damage, and we cannot encourage other people. So while it's good, it does come with a significant drawback. Like the 5 survival here, or 4 survival can literally not be spent by her. On the other hand, she is literally immortal for at least a while, which is kind of insane. So hopefully it'll work out. We will now go to the showdown bar here and find the Lion Knight. Begin showdown. And he looks like that statue. Oh my god, this is such a cool miniature. I love, and this is what it would look like in real life, I assume. I have not yet seen them, the figurines in real life, but I'm looking forward to it, obviously. And they are hella glorious. Also a really, really expensive board game. But it's worth it, I think. Oh, we got some damsel, villain. Okay, that's the roles that they're playing in this play. All right, let's read about this whole thing. It's about to be like a theater kind of thing. Showdown, the Lion Knight. There's no hunt phase. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Special rules rolls. Survivors begin the showdown with a roll card. Ensure that a survivor has the villain roll by dealing it first. Then deal 1 roll card at random to each other survivor. Okay, And I'm assuming that that happened automatically. It looks like it, so I'm not going to touch that. There once was a monster who was shunned by its creator and left to wander the darkness. Lost in the world of humans, it was driven insane in its attempts to comprehend them. Now, the only reality it accepts exists deep inside its hollow, broken mind. Alright. Instinct catwalk. The Lion Knight full moves towards the villain in the monster's turn. Okay, so the villain is Troy, I think it was. So that's kind of nice. He's our dodge tank still. You are doomed. Oh, he cannot spend survival. If you die, the showdown is over. The survivors are defeated. All right, but 5 evade. So hopefully he will be fine. Yeesh, though. Okay. End the monster's turn. Yeah. Oh, that's it. So he just moves towards the villain. There's no other thing here. Showdown setup. Terrain deployment level 1. Place the nemesis in the center of the board. Place survivors in the blue zone. Survivors are defending their home. They go first. No special terrains, but we do get the acanthus plant. So try that again. Why am I not allowed to search? Because I'm looking at the wrong thing. Acanthus here. And search acanthus plants. Yep. And if we have a sickle, we get better results here. So who is the sickle? Of course, it's Wendy, which is kind of unfortunate, but all right. And I have to be placed in those specific 4 shots. Okay, slots. Interesting. Well, we can place the acanthus plants sort of like this is what I'm thinking. 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Wendy is the one down there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close to Wendy. We, of course, we want to harvest the acanthus, as always. So we get the dried acanthus, which is just great. Damsel, you are not a threat. You cannot gain the priority target token. If you search to attack, the Lion Knight targets you and performs outburst at the end of your attack. We have some stuff up here that we gotta look at. Ruler. While you have this, suffer 2 movement. Oh no. Exchange roll cards with a survivor adjacent to you is an action. So we would want her to become the villain, I think. And then Fool. When you gain this, reduce armor points at your waist location to 0. Why do we have... Oh, whoopsie daisy. Oh, then we can have another founding stone in here. I see. Yeah, I gave him the leather suit so that he activates the scrap sword, by the way. Add +2 to your severe injury rolls. Oh no. You taunt, with an action you can taunt the Lion Knight. All knockdown survivors stand. Enraged, the Lion Knight drops everything, targets you, and performs Outburst. Okay, let's read what Outburst is. Is this one here. Target loses 1 survival. Exchange their roll card with the villain. Okay. Discard any unresolved AI cards. Perform basic action. Then if it is the Lion Knight's turn ended. Interesting. So you would sort of end his turn if you can trigger Outburst on his turn. Seal. At the end of each monster turn, perform basic action. Aha, he's one of those guys. God damn it. Well, fun. So we gotta remember that. And it's our territory, so we go first. He has 12 AI Knight cards, and he's probably gonna target the villain, which is fine. The villain can tank it. Oh no! Oh, whoopsie! Like that. Yeah. Still 5 evade, right? And he's got at basic action. He hits on 2, so he hits Troy on 7s, and let's see. After damage, he suffers bash. Okay. But he has the drum, so he won't lose the rhythm chaser bonus. Okay. And we can get behind him in the first turn with all my bitches and Troy, Treyu, and Wendy. Let's set up the little action tokens here, as I call them. And I think we will do exactly that. So all my bitches. That is you over here. You have sneak attack, so there is a good potential to wound from that angle. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. All my bitches hits at 7, 7, 8. Okay, and she's going with fist and tooth most of the time. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could shoot with the bow from here. Cat got bow hitting on 7s, wounding on 5s. But then not getting the sneak attack bonus. Burning ambition. But this character is very unarmored, so moving in is also kind of a bad idea maybe. There's also a rawhide headband action that we could take. Many options. I think Troy will move for the sneak attack. He also has sneak attack here, but he doesn't really need it. He wounds on 2s always. So yeah. He will go for it with Butcher's Cleaver, 2 dice. He's never gained a speed upgrade. He could really use that. But oh well. Here we go. We start with a 10. I don't think the Lantern 10 does anything for you here. Must be insane to activate, which you are. Yep. Okay. I'm just checking if I forgot anything here. No. Didn't really need the lantern, but you never know, I suppose. Alright, there is 1 hit. No, we hit on 3s. 2 hits. Impervious and Noble Breastplate. If the attacker is the ruler, they are knocked down and gain -1 luck token, but it's not. And here, turn the monster opposite its current facing. If the attacker is adjacent to the Lion Knight, they suffer bash. Okay, and it's impervious. Well, let's start with this one over here. That is a crit. Okay, nice start. Critical wound. Gain +1 survival. Can't. If the attacker is the ruler, it's not. All other survivors gain +1 survival and all knocked down survivors stand. Oh man, we didn't get anything out of critical hitting except for doing a damage. That sucks. Okay. And here, there's not much to say except roll it. 7. 7 is wound, but it's impervious, so no wound. And reflex, it will turn the monster opposite its current facing. They suffer bash. So he would get knocked down. Do we have anything for that? I don't think so. Okay, so then he will get knocked down. And this then goes out. He could be encouraged during this turn. We will move Troy's blue token over here. He can do that out of turn. So now someone else is going. And now white can get into flanking position. White is a trio here. Fairly well armored and such, so I would go for it, I think. Don't get wounded though, but everything is fine otherwise. Does he have the Devoid Acanthus? He does not. So the waste location would be a sad spot to get hit in right here. But I think we shall go for it. Is the bone pickaxe worth even thinking about? Remove the founding stone from here, scrap sword, hitting on 5s versus, no, see, he also loses a die, an attack die. No. The answer is no. 7s are both hits, so far so good. We are hitting a lot. Valiant right leg. Wound the light 9 feigns right. Turn the monster to face the attacker, then without turning, move 2 spaces to its right. And here's 2 spaces to its left. So no matter which one I wound on, he would dodge out of the way and not be hit further. Let's go for... Oh, that matters. If we can make him move this way, we would not be able to slam with Wendy still. Dang it. And we would not be able to slam with Wendy. Because she would need to move full speed and then she would end up here and not be adjacent to the monster there. So it doesn't matter. But we still want him to dodge that direction, I think. So let's go for... he will turn towards us and then move 2 to the right. Yeah, this one here. See if we can wound on that. 8. That must be a wound. It is. And it's a critical, but it doesn't matter. I think, as far as I recall, deadly means +1 critical chance. Which again doesn't matter for this card. So he turns around, moves 2 to his right, and is now out of attack range for Atreyu. So the rest of the attack fails. Alright. Atreyu has gone. We've dealt 2 wounds in the first round. Now I will shoot with all my bitches. That is 2. We could do 6 dice to the back, but I don't think that's the play. Two 6s is no hits at all. Yeah, I don't think we have plus accuracy or any kind of stuff like that. So, no hits. But the cat got bow. We can still encourage Troy. I think I will encourage him now. And then he could dash. He cannot regain survival anymore, huh? Okay, let's see what Wendy does. She will go up here and attempt to stab with her spear. There was something here. Oh, well, you have this suffer -2 movement. Oh, that means she can slam. She currently has -2 movement, so she has moved 3, not 5. So 1, 2, 3, that is a full move. Spin a full move forward in a straight line if you move 4+ spaces and stop adjacent to a monster. She did not move 4+ spaces, so that doesn't work. We stop here and diagonally stab with the spear. That is unfortunate. Now 6 accuracy, I mean, so yeah, and there's no bonuses in that regard. So a 7 will hit, and she wounds on 3s here. Even with all that strength, only on 3s. Okay, I already rolled, but yeah, let's see what it is. It's a trap, so it didn't matter. All survivors are doomed. Each player passes their survivors. All survivors roll... Oh, multiple, yeah, because I control multiple survivors. Roll cards as they would pass the monster controller tile. Interesting. So like this, like that, this, and like that. Okay, so the villain is now Atreyu. That is bad. We do not want him to be the villain, I think. But he can maybe dash out of reach if necessary. That was the trap. Perform basic action, target the attacker. Basic action is pick target. Well, he does that. Then move and attack target. He's got plenty of movement, so we cannot dash out of the way. Wendy also doesn't care. Wendy doesn't care. Because Wendy is immortal. He's trying to balance on the acanthus there, alright. That's the trap still doing its thing. He is going to, with speed 4, not nothing. Hitting on 2s, but she's 0 evade. So hitting on 2s here. Hitting with everything, dealing 8 damage. Huh. And let me read this again. While you're insane, or convert all damage dealt to your hit locations to brain damage. I think the armor would go first, but this is maybe something I should Google real quick, because in my mind, I think I original thought that the brain would be tanked before the armor, but that doesn't necessarily make sense. So I will go and Google that. Alright, there is precious little information about this. I found one thread that was really short, and it's just like, yeah, one guy saying that what I thought, which is that, let me see if I can voice my thoughts here. Indeed, God damn it. The immortality triggers before the armor point. God damn it, that was hard to get out. When you gain this, reduce armor points at your waste location to 0, by the way, so like that. And yeah, so we took 8, I think, yeah. Damage, and after damage, does that count as taking damage? Convert all damage dealt to your hit locations to brain damage, so that would be after damage, sure. Target suffers bash. Boop. So we lost 8 insanity in 1 round. Okie dokie then. So maybe I'm not as mortal as I thought, which is good. We needed to reduce her insanity a bit. It's about to happen. Alright. It's still our turn. That was Red's turn. Now we take the hit location deck. We found 1 trap in 20 cards, so that's worth noting. I totally forgot about this spear. I'm gonna roll the spear just to see if we found... Oh, let's say that was the 4. That makes sense. No, you know what? If it had been a 7+, I would not have accepted it for being... that would have been unfair. So we should roll for the spear to see if we avoid the trap. God damn it, we do. Cancel the trap, discard it, and reshuffle the hit location deck. So let's reset that. We cancel the trap in that attack. And then we draw a new card. Did he also do the fool thing? Yeah, he God damn it, we are going back in time. Because I didn't realize we had the spear bonus. Alright, and then reshuffling the deck is still right. According to the spear, we are getting our armor back here. Draw a new card. Valiant left leg then. Yeah, we have a chance to wound here. Two is probably not enough. No, we wound on 3s. Okay, so no wound. And therefore no effect. Good, and green has also acted. Now we can search with people who can search. And there aren't that many choices for that. 3 survival on you over here, really? No. Oh, he would have gained 2 extra survival from his equipment, so no. We could rawhide band with a survival action, or search action. Yeah, with a survival action. So I think we should reduce your survival before. I will do that over here. We will search, use a survival with you, then roll for the leather or the rawhide armor. On a 6+, we gain the survival back, yeah, so we didn't get it here. Then we get to do the hat, which says, where's it? Reveal the top two AI, place them back on the top deck in any order. Oh, we could have done that before to try to get rid of an important card here. Maybe we can still do that. So, Encore. Place the Lion Knight in the center of the showdown board. Place all survivors on the spaces where they started the showdown. Remove all roll cards from all survivors. Random survivor against the villain roll. Shuffle the remaining cards. Give one to each survivor. Alright. Or we can find wire fighting. Whenever the Lion Knight targets the villain, it gains +5 movement for its next movement action. Then, when the Lion Knight is knocked down, discard this card. That's fine. This one's more annoying, I think. And he's going to do the basic action after, regardless. So it's only a matter of which effect do we want to sort of dodge. The cool thing about this one is if it's up in the trade and move, if it's currently activated, it doesn't count as a hit point for him. So we could, if we let him have this one, we can, yeah, so we will put that on top. Because I'm going to let him do that one. Who's the villain? That would be Troy. Good. Oh boy, I hope he doesn't die this turn, eh? He does have a Dryad Acanthus. Okay. He's got dodge. No, he's doomed. Oh, he cannot spend survival. I did forget. We didn't do it though, so it's fine. Do outburst. If you surge to attack, the Lion Knight targets you. Okay, and performs outburst at the end of your attack. Interesting. Damsel. Nice. And you are not a threat. Alright. But that is our turn. We will say next turn. That's not the card. This is the card we are drawing. And then we know what that is. That's the wire fighting. Put that up as a mood. Then nothing happens here. No. Then he will do basic action at the end of his turn, which is pick target villain. He always goes for the villain indeed. Okay, so that is Troy. He will take the shortest path. That is closer. We can make him stand in between our characters here, which may be good, but it may also be bad. We will learn soon enough. So, Troy, you are being attacked by 4 attacks, hitting on 7s, which is still kind of likely to be hit, to be fair. Oh my god. Okay, 3, not 4. Close to hitting 4. Man. I'm wondering if there is something we need to do here. We can dodge one of them. Let's see what we see here. They're to different locations, at least. We will dodge. Oh, he's doomed. He cannot dodge. Never mind. Wow. Fun. So, feet, waist, arms. Yikes. He is definitely knocked down. There is nothing to prevent that, and he still cannot spend any kind of stuff. Alright. That's the Lion Knight's turn. There's 9 cards left here. Okay. We will make sure to make a different target the villain this round, so that it's not Troy anymore. I'm not so confident about him not dying at the moment. It would be nice if we could make Wendy Can we make Wendy the villain? That would be great. She would need to spend an action. Her action for the turn. Since she cannot surge, that would be the only way. Outburst is what? Target loses 1 survival, exchange their roll card with the villain. So we could also get the villain token on all my bitches, but that doesn't seem like a good idea either necessarily. Yeah. Not really. Okay. Let's start the turn with Atreyo, who is in the blind spot position. Can't hurt, or that can't be bad, is what I'm trying to say. So, go for it. With the sword, of course, hitting on 5s. So 1 hit here. Stage fight. Reflex. The attacker loses 2 armor points at a random hit location. If they are adjacent to the monster, the attacker suffers knockback 7. Full move the line or 9 towards the attacker. If your wound attempts to fail, place this card on top of the hit deck instead of the discard pile. Fantastic. That is pretty damn rough. Yeah, we'll see what we get. 8 is a wound. We know what that is. That's the reset fight. Encore. Then he will still do the thing, so he is rolling a random hit location. Hopefully he rolls waste here. He rolled body. Okay. If they are adjacent to the monster, the attacker suffers knockback 7. That's into the wall with a collision, so Atreyo is knocked down during that. That means he loses the rhythm chaser bonus. Fun. Yeah. Full move the Lion Knight towards the attacker. So that's here. And let's just assume that I would assume that he turns around. I don't actually know if that is 100% true. If you wounded him fail, place it back on the card, but he didn't. Okay. Now the good news is, if we can move Troy far enough, the Lion Knight would not be able to attack him. And we can. We can run away to the point where he would not be able to reach him even if the wire fighting. Currently he can move this far, then he gets another 5 moving towards the villain. So he would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a straight line. So if I could place Troy like out here, which we can, then Troy would not be hit. Meanwhile, Wendy cannot reach the Lion Knight, so she will move here and attempt to harvest the acanthus. She has a sickle, so she gets 2d10. It's Red's turn here. 2 and 2, fun. Okay. Nothing. Archive the terrain. That is unlucky. I was almost certain I would get it. She got +2 to your roll result, so it's 5 to 7 instead. If you do gain 1 survival. God damn it. Alright, that's her turn. Atreyo could be encouraged. There's only one guy who can encourage him. That would be Oma Bitches. And he cannot do anything with his turn currently, but he could do Rawhide Headband. And that'll probably be what he does. By the way, while I remember, we have heard him with the Butcher's Cleaver, and we have heard him with the Scrap Sword here. Not with the Spear, no. Okay. Let's have all my bitches look at the AI deck. That is your action, sir. Or madam. Break a leg. Closest threat facing in range. Okay, so he doesn't target the villain with this one. That would be the knocked down Atreyo here. Move and attack target. Speed 3, accuracy 2 after hit. This attack always hits the target's leg location. Oh, wow. So he will break a leg. Closest threat facing in range. And that will be Atreyo. If we could move Atreyo out of the way, it would be closer survivor. So still him. Yeah. Oh, he's not a threat at all, by the way. So there is no threat facing in range at all. But then closer survivor as Atreyo. Yeah. Dang it. Oh, but we can take this one instead. Regicide. Pick target ruler. Oh, who's the ruler? Here. Okay. In range. Is in range. Move and attack target. Speed, accuracy 2. After damage, if this attack damages the target's body location, they suffer the disemboweled severe injury, but it won't. Still, though, that means that he will be in range of Troy after that. Okay, we know he's here. If I put him there, we would need to move Troy 5 or away from this range and then 5 more spaces, which we can do. We could do that with getting him up with an encourage, moving him, and then dashing. No, because he's doomed. Crap. But I can surge to attack with the damsel. And then that. Oh, if you surge to attack, you can break his turn completely. Perform basic action, then if it's a line nice turn ended. So you can break the card. That is kind of cool. So we can let him regicide. He comes up here. No, move an attack. So he would move an attack. So Wendy would be attacked again. With accuracy 2, 4 damage per hit. So that would be 16 damage to her insanity. That's insane. Jesus. That is crazy, man. Alright, let me encourage while I can here. You get up, Atreyu. That costs us a survival. We can surge with Atreyu here, which may be useful, but we are putting the regicide on top here. Oh no, we want to get rid of the other one. Break a leg. Yeah, because he will break the leg of Atreyu, so better that we lose 16 insanity on Wendy then, if anything. So we want... See, then I hope that Atreyu would wound him, otherwise that's useless. And he gets extra damage on his severe injury rolls. Oh my god. I can't make up my mind. Speed 3, break a leg. Evade 1. So he hits on 3s. There's leg armor. Okay, I will put the regicide on top. Then we will surge with Atreyu trying to wound here. We need to do some damage. So that costs a survival. He will try to gain it back. He did not gain it back. Then we will scrap sword, hitting on 5s. 7 is 1 hit. Fiendish brow. Oh, if the attacker is the villain, but he's not. Okay, so no bad stuff. Oh, whoops. That's not how you roll. R, matey. 4 is a damage. Scrap sword is a wound on 4. Oh, yeah. So that's the break a regicide that's going out. That's kind of nice. Okay. I'm gonna look because we should know it's the break a leg. Yeah. Closest threat facing in range, which will be Atreyu. We can dash with him, and we will. 5. He did not gain the survival back, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Get back towards the group. He will encourage. He gains the survival back, so no survival spent, and that is Troy getting back up. Troy cannot get out of range. It's not possible. Why is Blue over here? Did he attack already? No. Green has moved. I actually forgot to move him, but that's too late now. Blue token. Blue Troy. Blue. You are still the villain and will be attacked next turn by the Lion Knight, but not, I think, if you move out here. think we might be able to escape, in fact. I am not sure. Up there. Let's see. That's his move. He has an action too. Can he drum? No. He can Founding Stone from anywhere on the board. I think we will do that because the Founding Stones, I mean, we just need to do some damage here. This guy needs to die. So we are Founding Stoning. That means we are doing a crit hit, an automatic critical wound from anywhere on the board. So we reveal the thing. Stage fight. Okay. If there loses 2 armor points to a random hit location, we do not have any armor points. He does not get knockback. He does get full moved towards. So that's unfortunate. We do the damage. Remove the card. Okay, that was maybe a bad idea. Because now we don't know what's happening anymore. I was hoping for a critical effect thing, but that didn't happen. I think Troy will die this turn. Oh, we can surge to attack, and that would make all my bitches the new villain. Yes. Dash. Surge to attack. Oh, we want to do that as an interrupt. Hold on. That's better. Better to do it as an interrupt on his turn. That cancels the AI card. That means we are letting the turn end here. Oh, if you're insane, when you depart, gain survival and a strength token. Oh, he has an extra strength token. I think he had full survival, but he would gain that strength token. Queer. Alright. Just trying to remember all the bonuses and stuff. Alright, let's see what the AI has in store for us. Next turn here. We do not know the card that's coming in. It is the Comedic Relief. He targets the Fool if he is in range. The Fool is in range. Okay, that's not fun. Move and attack target. Speed 4, accuracy 2, with damage 4. Yeah, so we are going to interrupt. The Fool is targeted, then we will dash, and then we will surge. If you surge to attack, the Lion Knight targets you and performs outburst at the end of your attack. Yeah. So we do an attack here with Bone Dagger or the Catgut Bow or the Acid Palms. I think. Let me think. Higher chance of drawing the trap. Bone Dagger hits on 7s, Fist and Tooth on 8, but 6 dice is just really nice. So I think we're doing the 6 dice. There's chance of getting survival back, stuff like that. Yeah. Wish him luck. He also has Dried Acanthus, so he should be fine. Okay, we gain 1 survival. We are hitting on 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's bad. That's actually too many for my taste. No trap drawn. Great. Okay, so then it's good. There's the Death Blow card. Okay, first strike has to go first, of course. So wound attacks on this location fail unless the wound roll result is critical. If you hit with a guitar, you are knocked down and end your attack. Okay. And failure would mean that you suffer bash and knockback, so you end your attack. So that's kind of nasty. Let's hope we wound then on a 7. We did not. God damn it. Suffer bash and knockback 7. Full move the knight in towards the closest threat. 7 is here, knocked down. Full move the knight towards the closest threat. That would be Wendy, like that. Then the rest is discarded, and we are now almost through the deck. Oh, well, halfway. That ends, so then if you search to attack, we did that. So the Lion Knight targets you and performs Outburst at the end of your attack. So he performs Outburst. Target loses 1 survival. Exchange the roll card with the villain. Discard any unresolved AI cards. Then if it is the... so then perform basic action. Basic action is pick target villain, and he is in range, yeah. And then move and attack target. He could be encouraged by someone. That would be you here. No. Encouraged from you. Let's roll to regain that. We got it. Get it back. Then he will... oh, he cannot dash. No, he cannot dash. He's doomed anyway, right? So I think we are not... I mean, not roll for it, but yeah, whatever. And we gained the survival back, so probably standing up is a good idea. I thought we could get out of reach, but we cannot. We will have to take this, and Wendy will... Oh, here's a collision thing. So there's a tumble fighting art. Roll 1d10 on a result of 6+, you tumble out of the way. God damn it. Anything I've missed? Oh, we could do the bash, self-bash berserker thing. Ah, that would have been cool. On her turn. She's knocked down for the collision. And then the knight is attacking all my bitches with 4 speed. Hitting on 2s, but 1 evade, so 3s. Everything hits. Insane, this character. And there is definitely damage taken. We are knocked down again. Oh, that was the brain. We are in the head being hit, and then body is wounded, severely injured. Feet or legs also ready, but not wounded yet. All right, we are being wounded, severely wounded in the body here. And a 2 is a death. So you will use your either the lifetime reroll or the Dried Acanthus here. No, it'll be the Dried Acanthus. And then that's it. But another rough turn for sure. 6 HP left on the knight, so we're halfway at least. But we're having trouble wounding him from here, I think. Wendy is still the ruler, damn. So she cannot slam him. Who has the drum? That would be you. Atreyu is not in attacking distance. I am thinking... Wendy can attack this turn at least, which is nice. Do some damage, hopefully. We cannot slam at all. It's just not an option. Okay. Atreyu could... Oh, sorry, all my bitches could attack if we encourage. Being the villain is kind of rough. So I think we will encourage. We can encourage everyone. Then who goes first? Either all my bitches, who already searched and dashed this turn, but cannot do it anymore, so it doesn't really matter. There's a surge here. She can exchange rolls with the survivor if we can get her in range of all my bitches, which we can do. He could move around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is the play, I think. And stab in the back. With the 6 dice, I know that's risky, but this way we can have Wendy spent her action on taking the villain role. And I think that's the play, because she can tank it a little bit better than everyone else. We get 1 survival back here. And there is only 2 hits, which is probably a good thing. Biting Spleen. If the attacker is the fool, the Lion Knight gets -2 toughness. Okay. And if the attacker is the ruler, they are knocked down and gain -1 luck. So it doesn't matter for that purpose. And nothing else matters here. If the attacker is the fool, the monster gains +1 damage token. That's insane. But it's not, so it doesn't matter. 5 is not a wound. Come on, give me a wound here. 1. Oh, the Nightmarish tenses. Nope. And failure. If the attacker is the ruler, they are knocked down. Okay, no effect. No damage. That is sad. Wendy will switch roles. Is that really her thing? Yeah, she's gonna have to do it. And she only gets 1 action per turn. There's no surging or anything. Okay, my mouse is not obeying me. Come on. Like that. She's now the villain. Everyone else. We have a hat somewhere, surely. Yeah, the Atreyu here. Let's look at some AI cards. And move up here. Right swipe. Closest threat facing in range. There are none. Closest survivor in range. We have a choice. Move and attack target. 4 speed. Damage 2. Bash and knock back. And then here retaliate. Last survivor to wound. I don't remember. I hate that we're supposed to keep track of that stuff. They are both super nasty cards. I think the retaliate is slightly worse, so we would want to put that in the secondary spot. Yeah, so that he does the swipe, and then next turn we hopefully wound him and get rid of the other card. Because I don't think we can attack him this turn. Blue has no actions to perform. There's another founding stone. Oh, so then I will put the bad one on top. The retaliate. They're both bad, but the retaliate has an extra effect at the bottom there. That's also nasty. So we will put that one on top, and then we will throw the founding stone at him again. Because I'm scared of this guy. I feel like we are losing a character here if I'm not getting closer to killing him. So let's draw the hit location. It's a first strike parry, but it is a critical. Persistent injury. Jitters. The Lion Knight suffers -1 speed when it attacks the villain. Oh, nice. Okay, that's really, really good. 1 less attack die on the villain, which is the primary target. And there's a wound. This is why we're throwing that rock. The founding stone. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, good stuff. So then it's his turn. He will draw the right swipe. Closest threat facing in range. There are none. Closest survivor in range. We have a choice between All My Bitches or Windy. And All My Bitches can dodge. But it's basically broken already. So Wendy will take this hit. Oh, could we make him outburst right now? You taunt the Lion Knight. All knockdown survivors stand enraged. The Lion Knight drops everything, targets you, and performs outburst. You could, with the Fool. Oh, maybe that's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to dance around with the Fool. and attract his attention. You run away and make him run around. That's why the wire fighting is bad for us, because that makes it harder to play around that. But I think that's the mechanic that I'm overlooking here, is that you can taunt the Lion Knight in like the other end of the arena. That would cancel the card and make him run across the arena without getting there. So then the wire fighting is bad for us if we're doing that. We're not doing that. So we are letting him hit Wendy. Missing on ones. There are no ones, so this is 8 damage. Down to the 20. This time no do-overs. There's nothing that I'm missing. No, not as far as I'm aware. Target suffers bash and knock down 7. Knock back 7. Blop. That's back here. To the monster's left. To the monster's left. Oh, that's through all my bitches. So he is also knocked down. Alright. Then, at the end of the turn, perform basic action, target the villain. Oh, he's supposed to do 1 less attack, so she gains 2 back, because he's got -1 speed. Right. Then he will come up here. And do it again. Now hitting on 3s, because you ever... let me check that. When we hit the monster, when they're knocked down, it's always hitting on 3s, no matter what, overruling everything, as far as I understood. Let me just check whether or not that's the same for... Alright, and that is not correct. It's only for the monster. So, it's still hitting on 2s, which means it's missing on 1s here. There are no 1s, so she takes another 6 insanity damage. Alright, getting the sanity down a bit. Lovely. And then that was the monster's turn, so that wasn't too bad. Let's see. We are going to encourage this round, obviously. But maybe we wanna do the hat early in the round, so we can decide what card goes on top here. Maybe we can find one that is really bad and get it on top, and then wound him after. Troy is in a wounding position now, so that's good. Yeah, let's start by looking at the cards. With Troy. Troy is... No, sorry. Atreyu is activating. And moving. Coming up here. Vain Strike. Closest threat. No, he's the fool. Let's run the other way. Like down here. There. And see if we can do the fool thing next turn, maybe. Closest threat facing in range. Closest survivor. Oh, so threat facing in range. Closest survivor field of view in range. Okay, so that would be all my bitches currently. Roll 1d10. If the result is less than the target's courage, the Lion Knight huffs and steams, gaining +1 speed for this attack. Oh, jeez. Target's courage. Speed for this attack, specifically. Okay. Still not good. We would probably interrupt that turn entirely then. And we can't do that currently with the fool here. Make him run and not reach Atreyu. Or right swipe. Swiping right like on Tinder. Closest threat facing. So it's the opposite of the left swipe. So obviously the Vain Strike is the worst one here. Yeah. So we will put that on top. To destroy it this turn. That was Atreyu's move and action. Then, I think Troy goes first. Comes in here. Attempts to wound from the backside. Butcher's Cleaver hitting on 2s here. Because of the blind spot bonus. And we roll a 2. So that was good, being in this blind spot for this one. Stage fight. Target uses 2 armor points. Not relevant. Okay. If we wound on 2s. We got a 2. Okay. Rolling low right now. If they are adjacent to the monster, the attacker suffers knockback 7. Dab, and that's through all my bitches, so getting knocked down. Full move the line knight towards the attacker. Fun. And it did wound, so we get to discard the card. There's only 8 line cards here. Atreyu is now no longer in full range of doing that whole thing. Okay, but he will encourage spending a survival. Gaining it back. Get Troy up. Troy will encourage. Getting everyone else to stand up. Okay. Next, that was Troy's action. All my bitches might go here. Come down there, try to stab from the back. There's even a surge option, which is not terrible here, I think. Can she full move and attack? No. Dang it. Well, let's see what you can do here from the back. A and B. We are looking for 10s for a survival gain, but there's nothing. And then we are looking for 7s. So there's 1 hit. And look at this roll. Insanity. Valiant Buckle. Cancel this reaction if the attacker has any noisy gear in their gear grid. I don't believe this guy does. No. Is this one? No. No. Turn the Lion Knight to face the attacker and move 1 space backwards. That's if... Well, as a reflex here, so let's see what happens. Oh, we got a critical. Ding! All survivors gain +1 survival. Roll 1d10 on a 6+, the Lion Knight is knocked down. Ooh, that would be great. First of all, this is a wound. Everyone gains a survival if relevant. It was. Then a 1d10, we can knock him down. Come on. No! Damn it. Alright. But we don't get the reflex. Either. Oh, and I forgot about the sneak attack, and I forgot about the blindside bonus for accuracy. Not that it was relevant for this attack, but we will surge, which we can, yes. Spend a survival and do it again. Now it's getting tricky, because there's only 7 Lion Knight hit location cards here. Maybe we just go for Acid Palms, or like specifically Fist and Tooth. We have higher wound chance. I think we go for that. Hitting on 7s with 2. Or we can go with 1 dagger, maybe. We're getting really close to getting him honestly killed, so... Oh, there's 7 dice here. That's too many. There's too many of them. Oh, that is a tough choice. I think Fist and Tooth. And again, we don't know what the card on top is anymore. But we know what the other ones in this card are. And they're not that bad. So if we could do the 1 wound, that would be really useful. But there's the trap coming up, which we can cancel with this spear, which is why I'm hesitating. But we need him to move if we want to have the spear, get in range. So we're doing 6 dice here. We need him to make a move or something as a reaction here. Or a reflex. We gain 1 survival. We have... Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits out of 7 cards. More than 50% chance of finding the trap here. We did not find the trap. Oh my god, that is so lucky. First strike parry here. This is exactly what we needed to get the spear in range this round. But of course I don't want to fail it. We got another critical wound. Is this fight even real? Game 3 insanity. Boop. Okay, that's really, really lucky. Yeah, so then no other effects. We got the wound. Wow. Okay. Keep going, all my bitches. What are we looking for then? Wound, wound, and wound. This one would make him step out of reach. Cancel this reaction. No. This is good for us, because then Wendy would be in range. This would be good for us, then Wendy is in range, and they are the same. So we'll do this one first. Nothing. Okay, let's get a wound here. Yeah, we got it. With the bone dagger on 7s. Oh, even better than that. We would... Oh, we wound on 4 or 3s. I forgot, because of the sneak attack. Yeah. So we would have wounded on the other one, and then that would cancel the rest, because now we're about to be trampled. So it's fine. It's going to be the same result. But the point is, we do a damage. He's down to 1 hit point. He will move 3 spaces forward. 1, 2, 3. Knocking down all my bishops with the collision. Ending the rest of the attack. But now, he has moved in the wrong direction. Sucker! Because now Wendy is in range. She is no longer at -2 movement. She can do her... It's her turn, so she will do her full action. She's going to use her move to spend a full move forward. Stop. I'm still assuming that we can stop short with that. And stop adjacent to the monster. It's offers knockback 1. Oh, okay. Into all my bitches, who then gets knocked back 5. But oh well. Then she can move. She will move over here. It gets -1 toughness for the round. She gets +2 strength, and then she may make an attack with the spear. And hopefully she will draw the trap here and then cancel it, right? That's the idea. So she is hitting on 6s, obviously, which isn't that good. Yeah, go for it. We got 1 hit. Okay. Is it the trap? It's not the trap. God damn it. Alright, but she wounds then on 2s. Because that's the best you can do. 1 is always not a wound. So 6 is a wound, the final card, and then reflex. Lose 2 armor point at a random hit location. That is not the same as taking damage, so 2 waste there. If they are adjacent to the monster, she's not. Full move, Lion Knight towards the attacker. Sure. I think he still gets to do that. If you won't attempt to fail, no. Okay. Alright. So then I think he does basic action twice in a round, though, which is also not great. Do we have the ability to finish? We do. It's still our turn. There's a dash and a surge here, and then Troy. We would not get the Acanthus then. Oh, that's incorrect. We can dash over here, surge. Roll 2 dice to see if we recover that survival. We do. Oh, we did. Yeah, we didn't spend it. And then he will roll for the Acanthus. Come on, get it. Oh, damn, 4 is not. God, didn't get it. Alright, and then Troy will dash. Then surge. Oh, but he's the damsel, so this could kill him if it fails. But he hits on 2s and wounds on 2, so surely he will get that 1 wound in, right? Oh, there's a trap. He's not gonna do this. There's a trap in the deck. I'm crazy. He would literally guaranteed draw the trap. Which is also kind of interesting because what happens next turn? We will attack with the spear, obviously, by then. Right. So Wendy can tank this, I hope. We are letting the turn pass. We are letting the turn pass. Okay. Oh, we can still do the fool thing. Oh, he's too close. He is too close. So I'm pretty sure he would do basic action. No, he will do instinct, of course. No? No, hold on. Let me check what happened. Yeah, and it's here. This is from the first prologue battle. You can see here when there is no cards in the AI deck, it will do basic action. And then, of course, it'll do basic action at the end of its turn. So basic action is it's attacking the villain, being Wendy. She will be hit by 3 dice. There are no ones, so that's 6 damage. And then he will do that again. There are no ones. Hold on. Dash. I could maybe dash out and then do the fool thing, and then he will chase. And then we can't catch him. And then we're gonna have to fool again with Wendy. Oh, she can't. Oh, no, not on his turn. Right. No, this is fine. She takes another 6. So she's not insane anymore. Well, I mean, she's still insane, but not a 24 value insanity. All right. Very interesting. Getting this bladed parry critical wound was very important. By the way, all my bitches gets to stand up here. And then we will attack with the spear, obviously, first. Hoping to cancel this trap here, otherwise we might be in big doo-doo. Crap. She missed. Everything. Has she wounded at all yet? I think she did. There's no weapon proficiency on all my bitches yet, so not relevant. Okay. She failed to wound him or trigger the trap. Not good. She should have moved into the blind spot, but it wouldn't have mattered. She should have done it anyway, though. Who dares move up and try to punch the guy in the back? I forget what the trap does in the first place, which is another thing. Oh, he's got a Dry Acanthus and dodge, evade 5, right? So, yeah. Troy, you're up. Could I roll 1 die if I wanted? I don't think so. But I could roll Fist and Tooth instead of the Butcher's Cleaver, hoping to only land 1 hit. And if that hit wounds and is not the trap, that's 50-50, then we would not suffer the trap at all. I think we're doing Fist and Tooth here. Fist and Tooth. Hitting on 5. 1 hit. Okay, 50-50. It's not the trap. The final one is the trap. Alright. Yeah. Cancel this reaction if the attacker has any noisy gear in his gear. He does. Oh, no. Here. All your gear is noisy. So no reaction. And he wounds on a 7, but he's got sneak attack, so a 3. A 3 will end the fight, Troy. An 8 ends the showdown. Without drawing the trap. What does the trap do again? Yeah. Perform basic action and target the attacker. They could have gotten rid of the Dry Acanthus at the very least, but we didn't suffer that. No loot gained yet, so hopefully we get something real cool from the Lion Knight showdown here. Because it does take out a showdown for the year, right? The first time you defeat the Lion Knight, gain the Lion Knight badge rare gear. Lion Knight. Gain +1 accuracy. On arrival, draw 1 tact. Oh, did I forget about the tactics card? Oh no. Oh wow. That's silly. That's such a good thing to have, the tactics here. I got the evasion token from it, but I forgot about the tactics card. Okay, we didn't lose anything per se. We lost a Dry Acanthus and about 20 insanity on Wendy. So that's not nothing, but we didn't lose any people. We lost resources. Aftermath here, yeah. Hunt XP, of course. 1 for each. That triggers Wendy. Alright, Wendy. Age number 2. Yep. Improved reflexes. 2d10. 8 is 1 permanent strength. She already has so much strength, but apparently strength is easy to come by. Alright. Back. 1 weapon proficiency is illegal. Trigger the following story events according to 1 to 2 intermission or finale. Wait, what? Oh, according to his level, yeah, so intermission. I wonder what that means. That sounds like it's gonna we're gonna have another fight, maybe? Hold on, so weapon proficiency, that's the thing. There. He doesn't get anything yet. There. And sword for the first time. Intermission. If the settlement has Kata mastery when they defeat the level 3 knight, which is not relevant, then stuff happens. Okay. So intermission, you say? Here. If the survivors were defeated, if the survivors were victorious, the showdown ends. The Lion Knight resumes its repose. Suddenly, the Lion Knight is standing in the same place it was when it first appeared in the settlement, wearing a gleaming black mask that drains the light from everything around it. The Lion Knight retinue scurries out onto the stage, hunched over in a single file. One carries a blade, the second a gold vessel, and the last her enormous tome. Before anyone has a chance to react, they are upon the survivor that defeated the Lion Knight. Oh no. Lose the stoic statue innovation? Oh. Let me put it up here for now. And gain the black mask innovation. I'll move them left to right here so we can see the order we gained them in. We can trigger the strange caravan, face the monster. We gain the legendary long secret fighting out. Oh, really? Damn. Your head explodes in gore. You are dead and on a 6 to 9. No thanks? What? Why would we ever? Damn. Okay. Black Mask Innovation. Add places everyone to the timeline 4 years from now. We are in this one here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It's already there. Okay. Nominate the survivor that dealt the killing blow and roll 1d10. Well, there's only one. That it would be Troy. Almost a 10. Oh, 6 is still the highest one. A grotesque mask is produced from the vessel. Trembling, you have realized you have no choice but to put it on. Gain the hideous disguise, rare gear. Oh, and it's cursed. Hideous disguise, item mask, bone, other accessory, cursed. Gain +1 strength on arrival if you are fighting the Lion Knight. Choose your roll card. Okay, that's useful. Alright. And the strange caravan is something we can trigger. I might read this in between sessions here. Alright. And then it's an intermission next time we fight him, and then there'll be a finale after that. Okay. Oh, look at this. Next time we fight him, there's going to be like a stage and a horn and a balcony and a throne, all kinds of stuff. So this was the simple version, as always. No basic resources or anything to that effect. Nothing. So we cannot innovate. Can innovate because we do have hide. And we have bone in the skull. But it's also iron. The innovations are so important, so I think we should. But at the same time, I'm not sure we should. I think we gotta innovate. God damn. Okay, but we're not done yet. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. We are returning survivors. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1 for the tinker that participated, so 5. 1 tinker. I don't believe that there is anything else going on. Cursed with hideous mask. Disguise. Troy, okay. And delete that, delete this, heal and reset. All right. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Survivor's return, gain endeavor, update timeline, draw settlement event card, of course. Shuffle it as always. Boop, 17 remaining. Plague is the next one. Sounds like fun. Sickness sweeps through the settlement. Survivors are stricken without warning, made too weak to even care for themselves. Select 4 survivors with at least 100 XP. They are infected. Each rolls 1d10. Add +1 to the roll result for each science innovation the settlement has. Okay, science. I don't think we've done a whole lot of sciencing. 1. 1. Okay, +1. Select 4 survivors that are infected. All my bitches. That's the plague tokens here. Just to indicate it. All my bitches, that's you here. Beta dungeons, sorry about that. Jenna's. And I guess a Treo. I'm assuming this is a real bad thing, so I'm selecting some of our not best characters. Yeah, on a 1. Each rolls 1d10. Add +1 to the, and on a 1 or 2 they just die. But we get +1, so only on a 1 would they die. Okay then, fun. Beta dungeons, don't die on me. Oh, 9. Make full recovery. Lingering effects. Okay, we can treat stuff. Full recovery. Boop. Easy. This game's easy. 4. That's a 5. Does the settlement have bloodletting? No. Your body tries to fight the infection. Unless you receive treatment, you will die at the end of the settlement phase. Treatment then. Okay, so we are definitely doing that. That's fine. That's, I mean, apparently it's just 1 endeavor per treatment, or 1 good roll, and then all infected survivors receive treatment. But let's roll for the other ones then. So as long as we don't roll the 1, we'll be fine. 7 is infected. So now we need another endeavor there. Yeah. And over here, for all my bitches. Yeah, that was a mistake. Don't put it there. There, like that. Or, no, oh, god damn it. Okay, reroll. Why can't I pick it up? Because I'm clicking on the thing below. But what if I did this and then... No. Okay, I'm trying to grab the die here. There's a way to nudge it. Okay, I've figured out how to move the die. Then we are rolling for all my bitches. So here we go. No, oh, okay. And this is another infection. Yes. So another endeavor. We will roll this immediately. So one endeavor for the treatment. And if we get, this will be Sansa's Dark rolling. So that means we just need, she's the best one at that kind of stuff. If we roll an 8 then everyone is treated. Otherwise it's just the one. So we need an 8. No, so 1 is treated. It's an endeavor. Next, treatment. Doesn't matter who it is really. And we got all. So then we only lose 1 more endeavor and can recover this one. And then we are done with the plague. Yes, there is nothing else going on then. Good. Timeline. Forgotten Fear is another event that we have to go through. Alright, don't forget your fear. Bad stuff might happen. For example, Forgotten Fear. In an instant, you recall the horrors of the past and see a familiar, delicate figure standing unheeded among the survivors. Your screams are choked by gouts of black water spewing from your mouth. Nominate a survivor with a blotted out fighting art to remember. We do have that. If no survivors have blotted out, then reveal the horror. And the Slenderman ambushes the survivors. Damn. But we do have one. And there's a chance of death here. So, blotted out on Mr. Poopy Butthole. And I know Wendy. Wendy still has it, right? Is Wendy down here? No. Wendy still has it. Where's Wendy? Here, blotted out. It's either Wendy or Poopy Butthole. They both have their reroll. The immortality is really, really nice, I won't lie. I think it'll be Mr. Poopy. Yeah, I mean, they're both probably both my best characters, like the two best. So it'll be Poopy Butthole. He's not afraid of anything. Remove the blotted out. Okay. Let me go ahead and remove Atreyu here. Spawn Poopy Butthole. See if there's anything relevant on him. I don't think so. Yeah. Okay, so he removes the blotted out. That's nice. Then roll 1d10. Oh no. Okay. So that will be a reroll, obviously. 20% chance of dying. Okay, let's shake it extra. Extra well. Shake it, not stirred. Don't do it. Ooh. Okay, that's, yeah, good. Alright, unable to trust their own eyes, the survivor grabs hold of a shard of rock, gouging deep. They suffer the blind, severe head injury. The survivor may avoid this injury by accepting what they see and reveal the horror. If they do, they gain this spiral ganglia disorder. Okay. Reveal the horror. If there is a nemesis encounter, Slenderman, then this time in this year, remove it, stop the settlement phase, and depart for a special showdown. Do not. Also, we get a special one. Special showdown. Instead of, see, that's really nice, because then we get to do the Slenderman now, and then do another showdown here. So we basically get a bonus showdown if I choose to reveal the horror. We're gonna have to fight him anyway. Huh. If they do, they gain this spiral ganglia disorder. Okay, hold on. Search spiral ganglia. Is that like at the start of the showdown? Gain the darkness awareness survivor status card. Darkness awareness. I can never find those survivor status cards. Let me pause real quick. Alright, and I'm back. And that's because the status cards are always cards from that specific monster expansion. So we gotta go in here, find darkness awareness, good fighting art. Might be this one here. Darkness awareness, no. Man, I thought I had it locked down then. Slenderman info. AI. Advanced. Search. Darkness awareness, darkness awareness. Found it. It's this thing here. Darkness awareness. Whenever a survivor gains a disorder, gain +1 survival and place a synapse token on this card. When you have 3 synapse tokens, remove the spiral ganglia disorder from all survivors. Another survivor of your choice gains the clarity of darkness secret fighting art. Archive this card. Clarity of darkness secret fighting art. Secret fighting art. Oh, okay. That sounds like a good thing. You know what? I'm just gonna grab a copy of this and put it on Poopy Butthole's track here. Maybe there. That might. Yeah, that's gonna keep it with him. That's good. We don't know what that is yet, and that's fine. So probably something that will happen during that fight with the Slenderman. And that's going to trigger right now. So that'll be where we end the episode. Next episode, we'll just jump right into the Slenderman showdown and take it from there in the year. Nothing else to say currently. I will write a note to myself here. That was the Forgotten Fear. So yeah. Thank you guys as always for watching the Kingdom Death Monster playthrough. I hope you're enjoying it. I think we're doing really, really well, all things considered. And I hope we can go the distance. So see you soon, guys, and bye-bye.